anyone use this?
So jump on top of one of the high buildings. Nobody's up there. And jump on the.
Going this way.
That's freestyle, I guess.
Oh no, somebody up top. Somebody up top. Please shoot.
We lost that one. Come back stronger next time.
Fucking readable boy. Right in front of him.
Try that again. We'll try that again. Helping you get acclimated. I mean, we're giving you basically a crash course. Everything that we learned in the last year and a half in 20 minutes. It's a lot to take in.
Right.
Oh, actually, that's what we need to do. That's what I need to do. Hit your start menu. You're on Xbox? Or are you on PlayStation?
Xbox. I didn't know you can merge this.
Do you have a Elite controller?
I don't know. I've got a good controller. It's when it's
I mean, you got the extra paddles underneath.
No, I know what you're talking about with that. My son's got one of those.
Okay.
But my controller's pretty good.
You might need to take it from your son and start using it, because it's going to be a noticeable difference. But for starters, hit your start menu, and I'm going to just run you down the options menu of what you need to change, and it's going to help your gameplay, as well as it will give you a starting block of where to possibly tweak shit. It'll only take 1 minute here.
I'm at my controller
Okay,
right now.
you're at controller, so set it the way that you want there for BR layout, the stick layout, the invert, whatever. Dead zone.
It's pretty much the way it is. Yeah.
So if you have no stick drift, put it down to like a 0.02, 0.03. That's where you need it.
For what? On sensitivity?
Yep. Or no, dead zone. For dead zone.
Dead zone. Let's see. Oh, I see it. We want me down. If there's no drift, it's a new controller. Down to what?
Down to 0.02 if it's a new controller. Your horizontal stick sensitivity should match your vertical stick sensitivity. I don't know why people do it different, but okay. And I honestly, if you're wondering why you're getting shot in the back and the guys can flip around and look at you, it's because they're
They're at 5, 6, or 7, aren't they?
I'm running 15, and I could just turn around on you like in a heartbeat. And honestly,
yeah, my son
I used to run 3, 4, and I'd slowly just bring myself up a couple notches. You just kind of.
I'm gonna bring myself up to like 5 right now. I'm gonna bring it up to 6 for both.
ADS. Most of the guys that I play with, that I know, they're running anywhere between a 0.6 to a 0.75 on their ADS, both low and high.
This is aim down sight zooming in.
Yep.
Like when I'm with the 0.89 going on, it's slower to drag in, or is it faster?
It's slow. It's going to be slower the more that you bring it down, which in a sense is helping you fine tune your shot. So,
right, because I'll be able to see my target as I'm pulling in.
So most of the guys are running anywhere between a 0.6 to a 0.75.
All right, I'll do about a 0.8, maybe. No, I see what you're saying. I'll stay. Okay.
You can always bump it up mid-game now that you know that's what that does.
Yep.
Your aim response curve, that's how you like to run it. I personally like the dynamic part of it. The reverse S.
What's the sensitivity multiplier? High zoom?
I match my low zoom. I keep them roughly the same. Exactly the same right now at 0.68 for me. And I'm having a great time with it. Well, it depends on how you want it. It basically how your aim rate determines what kind of aim response curve you're gonna get. So I don't understand it either. You got to kind of play around with it and find out what works for you. I personally run dynamic, and then turn off your controller vibrations. That's extra shit you don't need. It doesn't really auto lock. It's just like, I think it's just a predetermined. Yeah, exactly. And then the the other one, the dynamic, is a reverse of that linear. It's just backwards. Yeah, yep. Main reason why you take controller vibration off is for it doesn't fuck with your shots. Aim assist. Now that's up to you. I run precision. With a stronger aim slowdown, and it only kicks in when it's right by the target. Yep, yep. Weapon mount. I run ADS and a melee. So if I want to mount my gun, I literally pull it up down the triggers. I stand where I need to stand to get it mounted, and then I push my melee button, which is B, because I run tactical ping bumper. I would honestly recommend that, just because of the factor that your thumbs never leave your controller right now. Like you could put. Yep, ADS melee is what I run. And the weapon mount exit movement you want enabled, so you can just literally just use your sticks to push out of your weapon mount. Aim down sight behavior you want as hold, unless you used to play in Clancy's Rainbow Six where it was a tap and it held it up for you until you retapped it and brought it down. Equipment behavior. You can copy that. Hey, but equipment behavior, I do hold because that way you can cook it. If you do toggle on equipment. Yo, Mirage, yeah, we got spot for you. We got you. What I was saying is, okay, so equipment behavior, you want it on hold, unless you're used to playing Clancy, where the toggle would be like you would throw it and then you would aim and then you would click it again. Oh, cool. Yep, I just got to invite him and I can go back and look at what we're... Okay, so equipment behavior you want on hold. Use reload behavior. I do a see ya, Bauer. Give me a call tomorrow. I use a tap to use and a hold to reload. Because I'm used to mashing on my controller to fucking reload. So I do a hold to reload, a tap to use. That's a personal preference. Play around with it. If you run text contextual tap, you may fall out of a helicopter a few times. I'm just saying. Yep. The depleted weapon ammo switch, you want that on because that's gonna, the minute that you run out of that last bullet in your primary, it's gonna flip over your secondary. Yep. Which again, going back to the #1 rule of Call of Duty, that switching weapons is always faster than reloading. Armor plate behavior, that's a personal preference. You can either have it apply one, where you're going to have to hold triangle to put in all three, or you could put in one and they'll put in all three, but the problem then is you got to break with your controller to break out of putting in a plate. Your slide behavior, you want to move that to tap. So you just literally tap on your slide. Now, are you playing default on your controller? Okay. So sometimes I run the auto move forward to enabled. Sometimes I don't. Right now I haven't been. My automatic sprint though is on automatic tactical sprint. So it means you don't have to push down on the stick to get your guy sprinting. You just push forward on the stick and he's gonna move. Vehicle camera recenter, I keep it enabled. Yeah, oh yeah. Then that's just on the amount. You don't have to click down anymore, I don't think. Yep. And then The vehicle resetter, keep that. Take your auto to parachute, turn that shit off, disable it. Because what that's going to do is that's going to allow you to drop straight out of the airplane and drop literally right above the ground and open your chute. Whereas if you have that enabled, you're going to come down at about maybe 75 meters, your chute's going to automatically deploy. And you can't do a fast drop. Yep. And then the only other thing that I would change is go to turn off your world motion blur and your weapons motion blur. Dude, I didn't even realize that. What? There's an on-demand texture streaming? Oh, no wonder why my hair is slow. I'm fucking running my... I was like, why is my feed doing that? Why do I look stoned as fuck? Alright, we're gonna go back to some Resurgence, I think. I think that's our best option, honestly. Whoop. Sorry about that. I accidentally backed out. Hey, so Mirage, I need you to put on a gun, and I need you to just trust me on this. And you're gonna run it on your first loadout. The Milano with a agency. We've been running it for half a week now, and it is just fucking dirty. I can hit him at 200 meters. It's a build, and it's literally got the agency suppressor, the 10.6 task force barrel. You can either run the 2 times, the 3 times. I personally run the SUSAT multi-zoom, and it needs one of those 3 sights on it. The gun is built. Yep. Do you have any of the blueprints? Do you have any blueprints for the Milano? What about you, Mirage? Do you have the excavator, the chromolite, the flower power, the red room? You have no blueprints for the Milano? All right. Well, you know what we're gonna do? I'd say find one in there and start using it, get it unlocked, or I'll let you fucking try mine, because it is that dirty. It's disgusting. But like it's something's broken about it. It's the sight mixed with all the other stuff is what's really like making it happen right now. Oh, you're talking about in Cold War, in Black Ops. Yep. Nope. It doesn't carry over here. The Cold War, I think, is like the one thing about the Cold War, I think, is that like I went back recently and played it, and it's fucking trash. It's all cartoony. Like I couldn't even play it. It doesn't move right. Well, they finally just fixed the physics of it, because it was running on like the old, like, I don't know what they were doing with it, but like the movement has gotten extremely better than what it was even 4 weeks ago. 5 weeks ago. Yeah, it got ugly there for a moment. It was just like not good. Ooh, I love you. And so we're getting dagger acclimated, uh, oriented to Rebirth and to Battle Royale. He's been playing a lot of Black Ops, I guess. What system are you playing on? Okay. Yeah, I'm playing on the X, and it's crazy. It's crazy good. Yep. It's disgusting. Everything. Yeah, I'm playing on like a 32 monitor now. Chemical. No, this is it. Oh, he's up top of us?